Cool Hits Sports Network proudly presents Kentucky High School Volleyball on Kool TV. Now let's go courtside for the pregame show on Kool TV.
And a pleasant good evening from the Joker Lawn Care broadcast table as we welcome you into coverage of the 63rd District Volleyball Tournament here on the campus of Raceland Worthington High School at the Palace. James Collier, happy to have you along with us here this evening. A dandy coming up as we've got the second-seeded Raceland Rams against the third-seeded Greenup County Musketeers. Raceland took both matchups in the regular season in 5 sets. Epic showdowns in all of the matches when those two met up down at the Greenhouse the first time, in which Raceland won that one. And then here at the Palace toward the end of the season, Raceland was down 2-1 and came back and won set 4, then pushed it into set 5 and raced out to the victory to get the second seed. The game was all for naught pretty much. The seedings were already set at that point. It was just which team was going to be considered the home team. But either way, it was already set. It was going to be Raceland and Greenup. But this one is for all of the marbles, as the winner of this one will move on to play Russell tomorrow night in the district championship, as Russell eases past Lewis County in straight sets here earlier on this evening. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll preview the matchup and get you ready for first serve. Greenup County and Raceland lock in. This one should be a dandy. We're happy to have you along with us here tonight on Kool TV. From the Palace, we return after this here on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
At Preston Family Funeral Home, we understand how making decisions during the loss of a loved one can be most difficult. You can help relieve this burden on your family with pre-planning at Preston Family Funeral Home. It's safe, secure, and simple. You can transfer your existing plan from any other funeral home to Preston Family Funeral Home by simply calling 606-325-4946. Preston Family Funeral Home. Our family serving yours because we care.
Back at the Joker Lawn Care broadcast table, James Collier, happy to have you along with us here tonight at the Palace as we get you set for Raceland and Greenup County. Let's take a look at the visitors on the scoreboard. The Greenup County Musketeers. Head coach Allie Suttles in her 4th season. 3-3 in district play this year. They finished 20-10, second best record in the 16th this season, falling behind only Ashland, who were at the top. Looking for their first district title, they only have one. They got it back in 2012. That was a 3-1 win over Russell. The district started back in 2010 when the districts realigned with the state. That was when these teams, Raceland, Greenup, Russell, Lewis, were all in the 59th district. 2010, they become the 63rd district. Raceland won the first ever 63rd district championship. They have 6th of their title, their last time going back in 2022. Tonight's matchup is the 11th time these two teams have met in 63rd district action. Raceland leads that series 8-2. The only 2 wins for Greenup over Raceland came back in 2011 and 2012 in straight sets. As we mentioned, the 2 matchups back in the regular season were absolute wars. They were phenomenal matchups, to say the least, as it went 5 sets in both matches. The one that played on October the 3rd here at the Palace, Raceland fell in set 1, took set 2, fell in set 3, took set 4 25-23, and then 15-10 in set number 5. Allison Rigsby put down 18 kills that evening. 2 players with double-digit kills for the Musketeers, led by Peyton Powell and Lucy Roy. In the first matchup, back on September the 10th, down at the Greenhouse, much the same. Raceland fell in set 1, took set 2 and 3. Greenup came back in set 4, 25-22. For set 5, it was highly contested. Raceland won that one 15-13. Allison Rigsby with a game-high 28 kills. That was also a career high for her. Kaylee Braden, the Raceland transfer, 17 kills in the losing effort. Peyton Powell had 13. Lucy Roy with 11, and Haley Dillo with 10. So the question is, who gets the most decisive game of the season between these two? As the winner of this one moves on to tomorrow night's championship game at 6 o'clock. They will play Russell here at the Palace for the district crown. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll continue our coverage of the girls volleyball 63rd District Tournament as we continue here at the Palace after this on Kool TV.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around. The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family, because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations, or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Back at the Joker Lawn Care broadcast table, James Carr, happy to have you along with us here tonight as we get you set for Greenup County and Raceland. Time for keys to the game in this one. Again, 2 evenly matched teams. They've got great hitters across the net, really good service, good setters up front. It's all about which team can find that decisive moment to grab a key point in the match. I would not be shocked to see this one go 5 sets. It's a shame that you're going to have one of these 2 teams go home tonight when easily both could compete for a region crown. That's where this team for Greenup and Raceland currently sits. The backside of it is that's called playing in the 63rd District. So this one should be a war of attrition. Which team can settle the nerves quicker? And the most important thing, find that run to push something out of reach from that other team getting back into a game once you open up that lead. When these 2 teams have hooked up throughout the regular season, though, there has not really been much of a window opening for either one. And again, you've got big hitters across the net all the way across. Allison Rigsby leads the way with 401 kills, 160 for Peyton Mackey, Annie Bradshaw with 141. The addition to this team, though, is Kaya Noble. The Lewis County transfer was not in either of the two games when these two teams met during the regular season. Peyton Powell paces the Musketeers with 359 kills. 240 for Lucy Roy. Kaylee Braden, the Raceland transfer, at 223. Haley Dillo has 135. 334 aces for the Musketeers and 246 for the Raceland Rams. So the Musketeers being introduced, wearing the white tops and the black bottoms. Raceland will be in the white tops with the black sleeves. And again tonight, we will switch sides. So we haven't switched sides since 2019, but there was a concern expressed during the meeting of the structure overhead, of it not being a fair playing surface. So they decided it's not that big a deal. We've been doing it in the game of volleyball forever. So haven't done it since 2019 because of COVID, but what happens is you get both teams that will switch benches in each set. Then if you get to set 5, it's a whole different world, because then you coin flip to which side you start with first, because that's the size of which side that you're going to finish with, because you switch at 8. So it was a little confusing for some of the players in the first match here this evening, as some have never switched in their lives. So having them have to get everything off of their bench, go to the other side, and take all their stuff with them, then switch back. We had some parents that were switching with the changes as well. So it was interesting, to say the least. All right, let's go to our net cam as we get our handshakes, and let's take a look at our officials for this evening. Our R1's Bill Renzi, Kevin Hendrickson is our R2, our line judges, Eric Clark and Olivia Barnett. Happy to have everyone along with us here on Kool TV. It's your first time with us on the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you see something you like. Hit that bell. We'll alert you each time we put out new material. Good look there inside the huddle with the Rams. They'll be on the left side of your screen to start things off. Greenup County on the right. Let's see who will start things off with our service. Bentley Rogers will wear the libero jersey for the Rams. Amanda Hatfield in the libero jersey for the Musketeers. Two great setters, Addison Gordon, and Cody Haddix for their respective teams. Brenda Wellman, seeing her just walk in on the bottom of your screen, wearing those cotton candy shoes. So Greenup's going to serve it first. It'll be the junior Addison Gordon that will get things underway on a rockin' house here tonight at the Palace. Set one, off we go. A joust at the net. A diving save from the backside by Greenup. Here comes Rigsby. Mackey on the touch. Neither team getting a chance to really get things moving early on. Haddix back to Rigsby. She'll fire it down, and a big block at the net as Greenup starts things off. As Peyton Powell turns it away and Greenup takes the lead. And the Rams can't play that one across. 2-0 Greenup. Really good service in there by Gordon. Free ball by Rigsby. And Powell turned away by Rigsby at the net. As we look at it on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. What a block from Allison Rigsby. Rams on the board. They trail it 2-1. And Peyton Mackey Here's Powell with a push deep corner in the pocket. Nice court vision there by Peyton Powell. Here's Kaylee Braden checking in, also Maria Moraci. And Moraci will go to the service line. 3-1 Greenup here in set one. Haddix will put it back in the middle. Rigsby goes up, fires it down. Ball back up front. And Braden gets home the point. On a tipped ball at the net, 4-1 Greenup. Big student sections on both sides of the ball. And the interesting thing is going to be when we flip ends and you're going to have the other team down by the student sections. Rigsby with another block. Haddix is going to go right back to her. And Rigsby puts one into the concourse. Big swing from Allison Rigsby on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. 4-2, Greenup's lead down to 2. And now Savannah Zewald, one of the two seniors for this Rams team. Hurricane serve back line. Here comes Powell on a touch near side. So far, Peyton Powell has done her damage with the finesse game. Take a look at it up on the net cam. As a double block of Haddix and Rigsby was late getting there, she just smacked it right across. She'll go to the service line. Best server on this team for the Musketeers. Here's Rigsby up front. And the attack on the far sideline, as that's Haley Dillo, goes into the net. Rams side out, and now Rigsby to the back row for the service. Haddix flips one across, a diving save by Moraci. Here comes Kaya Noble, and she launches one down with authority. They'll get Raceland into the net, though, and the point goes to Greenup. So 6-3, they lead it. Rigsby from the back row on a free ball. They'll go back up to Noble with a touch near side on the line. That one's down for a point. Greenup plays it up and then launches it deep. 6-5. Good service there by Haddix. Greenup scrambling. Noble with a dart, it's into the stands, and we're even at 6. Look at it on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. She comes line. Here's Roy. And that was a big swing down the tunnel to the locker room. Greenup back in front by 1 as we get a couple of subs back on for the Musketeers. Riley Dillo, the senior. She'll go to the service line. And a service error by her. There you see Katie Neltner. First year in the orange and black after spending from 2017 through middle of last year over at Boyd County. Here's Zewald. And then Greenup just freezes, and Zewald's going to pick up the point, and the Rams take the lead 8-7. That was just Lucy Roy flipping it to the back corner and picking up a point. We're even at 8. You see Allie Suttles, fourth-year head coach. Looking ahead to the region tournament for the first time since 2020. And Zewald, another. Defeated Lewis County in the opening round 3-1, lost to Russell 3-0 in the district championship game. So now Brenna Wellman back in for the service. Good match so far. Starting off here in set number 1. Deep service there by Wellman on the back line. Musketeers flip over a free ball. Here comes Rigsby. There goes Rigsby, and it's out of bounds. Just a little too deep on the attack from Allison. Evens things at 9. Rigsby with a touch near side, played nicely by Braden Willis. What a play up by the Rams on the big swing there by Peyton Powell. And then Haddix tried to flip it across. Peyton Powell tore the leather off of the ball, and somehow the Rams played it up on the far side. Either way, Greenup gets the point. They lead at 10-9. And a ball blocked at the net. A flip over by Willis. They'll come back to Powell again, and she launches one with a razor beam to the back corner. 11-9. And a timeout, Raceland. (11-9) Greenup here in set number 1. Powell has 3 kills, Roy with 2. Noble and Zewald leading the Rams with 2 kills each. This is exactly what we expected from this match. 2 teams that, again, could compete for a 16th region championship. And one of those 2 are going to go home tonight. There's the Rams student section off to our left. Greenup student section off to the right. Again, as we've said, it's going to be interesting to see when we switch sides on set 2, because then the student sections are going to be opposite who are actually on the floor. That's going to be entertaining. And again, with the way these 2 teams play, this first set is crucial in grabbing control of this match. Free ball by the Rams. They're coming back to Powell. She'll slap it near side. And they got Mackey under the net. Correct call. She's not happy with it, but it was the correct call. She drifted underneath the net as she tried to play that one up. So a 3-point lead for the Musketeers now, looking for their largest of the match. Wellman scrambling, can't play it up. And Greenup leads at 13-9. And what a ball just returned on a deflection by Greenup County. And it goes home for a point and a 5-point lead. Right now, everything coming up green and gold. Here's Rigsby. Goes back corner, too deep. Raceland asking for a touch, none given. Raceland hitting at a 111 right now. They're down 6. And that's a service error, make it 7. Raceland timeout. (16-9). And Katie Neltner letting her team hear it in the huddle. And the Rams right now just all kinds of discombobulated. So the Rams out of timeouts now in this set. Trailing 16-9 as Greenup hitting at a 556, Raceland at a 111. And so far, it has been Greenup with a couple of balls that have just fallen. And the other point of it is they have not allowed Raceland to get in system. Neither team has really been in system as much. Greenup has a couple of times in the last few points in which they've gotten some big swings by Peyton Powell up on the net. Good service by Gordon. Haddix with a push back row. And a ball chases over the tape and falls home for the point. Bailey Willis, it's that kind of night right now for the Musketeers. And an 8-point lead. And Savannah Zewald launches one across and picks up a much-needed point as the Rams side out and trail by 7. And now the junior of Peyton Mackey leads the team in service aces. Needs to dial up a few here for the Rams. What a diving save there by Cody Haddix. Here comes Peyton Powell with a push. And Savannah Zewald has another. Zewald leading the Rams with 4 kills. Trims it to 6. Here comes Peyton Powell with a push near side. Haddix will flip it across on 2. Will feed it to Powell, and she goes with a dart. No touch that time. Peyton Powell picks up her 4th kill of the match, and the lead is back to 7. If you're a Raceland fan, that is not a player you want to see get going in this one. There's Maria Moresi. Really good service. Rams chasing it down. Do they get it back across? They do not. (19-11). Rigsby with a soft touch in front of the diving Kaylee Braden for the point. Just across the tape there on your Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay net cam. And now Savannah Zewald. And she drives that one well out of the back of the end zone. Unforced errors by the Rams. One of the most difficult things to deal with. You see Allie Suttles there looking on, trying to coach our team out to a 1-0 lead. And Raceland just all kinds of discombobulated right now. 2 players in the same piece of real estate trying to hit the same ball on 3. As that was Wellman and Bradshaw. As Greenup trying to push it to a double-digit lead here on this point. Gordon with a dig on the far side. Haddix up front. Goes off to Bradshaw. Bradshaw blocked at the net. Here's Lucy Roy. Bentley Rogers with a dig. Haddix with a touch down the line. Bends it out of bounds, and that's a 10-point lead. 22-12 here in set number 1 for the Musketeers. Rogers sends that one back up, and right down the pipe it goes as Roy deposits the ball left of the net. Let's go to the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay net cam. Rigsby late getting there. 23-12. Here's Braden, deep row push. There's Wellman. And Rigsby hits it out of the back of the line. Had a wide open ball. Everyone pulled up and she hits it deep. And it's set point for the Musketeers here in the opening set, 24-12. And that one, Peyton Powell just got a little amped up over. Side out, Raceland. Allison Rigsby to the back row now. Here's Braden. Rams on a free ball. And then down the pipe is Haley Dillo out of the back of the line. Rams not done yet, down 10. Here's Braden. That one's blocked at the net as Kaya Noble turns it away. Noble on a touch. A diving save near side. Noble comes back near again. A running save, by Braden. And Bradshaw into the net. And Greenup takes set number 1, 25-15. Set 2 when we return to the Palace after this on Kool TV.
Fall fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Border Sporting Goods has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders also has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
At Papa John's, get an extra large New York style one topping pizza for only $10.99. hand stretch, mouth watering, get that ooey gooey cheese. 8 extra large slices, hold it and fold it. It's an extra large, bigger is better, more for your money, New York style pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some cheesy, saucy, tossy Papa John's. Get an extra large New York style one topping pizza for only $10.99. Papa John's.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Greenup takes set number 1, 1-0, as we welcome you back to the Palace here at the Joker Lawn Care broadcast table for all your lawn care needs, as well as that fall cleanup work. Give Joker Lawn Care a call or visit them at their website, jokerlawncare.com. Greenup commanding 25-15 lead. Bill Renzi having some trouble with our camera down there. He said he's hit it a couple times. I guess I had it anchored pretty well because it's not moved any. Savannah Zewald leading the Rams with 4 kills. Raceland hitting at a .067. Peyton Powell with 4 kills, 3 for Roy. As Greenup hitting at a .429. Raceland emerges from the locker room and will work on the right side of your screen. Greenup County on the left side of your screen. Again, we're switching sides in this tournament. Some concerns about the bars you see there in your screen that come down from the top of the roof structuring. There were some concerns about it being an unfair advantage for one team being on the side without those bars as compared to the other. So the 480s got together. They said it's no big deal. We did this back in 2019 and all the way up until. So it was taken away. The side switchings went away during COVID, obviously, because of all the things you were worried about, the health concerns. And it just never came back for some reason in a high school. Maybe this will turn it back to the way it was. But either way, they do it back in the collegiate side now. Do a lot of college volleyball, and they switch sides. So it's something that I think is a good part to have because, again, you have to move benches. It gives you a different angle to look at. Sometimes it just maybe gives you a better view. So we'll see how it plays out. First time Raceland in a match has played from this side this season. So we'll see how that plays out for them. But so far, Greenup looking very solid in set number 1. Again, the Musketeers looking for their first round win in the 63rd District since 2020 and looking for only their 3rd win over Raceland in now their 11th match in the 63rd District Tournament. Set 2 underway. Here we go. And Powell pushes that one deep back line out of bounds. And Raceland grabs its first lead of the match. No, excuse me. They led it 9-8 back in set 1. Second lead of the match. Here comes Powell. Rigsby on a touch over the tape. Free ball lifted over by Powell. Rigsby drives one down. Nice save on the back line by Hatfield. Good rally starting things off here in the set. Rigsby blocked by Powell. And then Powell fakes the jump. Rigsby gives up and the ball falls down. You got to put that away. Just 100% got to put that one away. Can't worry about what the other person on the other side is going to do. Jump and fire it home. Bad pass there by the Musketeers, and then they get tangled up on the far side. Sloppy second set starting off Both teams with passing errors. And Raceland leading 2-1. And a service ace there by Peyton Mackey. That one rolls off the fingertips of Riley Dillo on the back row. Push up to Powell, and she drives it wide of the back line. And those are not errors that we saw from her in the first set. Mackey with a great serve on a diving ball across the tape. And another ace by the junior. Timeout, Greenup County. This is a ball that just has top spin, and that top spin ball just dives downward. And there you see Katie Neltner, a little different look after a come-to-Jesus talk in the locker room. Sometimes those talks from Katie are just one-sided, and things shift dramatically. I saw her do that so many times at Boyd County. She is a very directed person of getting across what she wants to say and the way she wants to say it. Allie Suttles trying to settle her team down. Again, Suttles in her fourth year there for the Musketeers, took over back in 2020. Or after the 2020 season, I should say. So 5-1 Rams leading it here in set two, trailing 1 game to none in the match. This is a lot like what we saw when these two teams hooked up last time. Greenup took set one, 25-16. Raceland stormed back, took set two, 25-22. And then it was a best of 3. All right, back underway. Gordon up front, leaves this one up for Powell. She's blocked and dug at the net, by Rigsby. Rigsby with a dart to the back row. And the sophomore has things going here in set number 2. Powell was there but could not deflect it away. 6-1 Rams rolling. And the Musketeers can't play it across. 7-1. And the grass is not always greener on the other side. And the Rams student section coming to life. Free ball over by the Musketeers. Haddix up front. Tosses across on 2. That one's going out of bounds, and Haddix picks up a kill. How the tides have quickly turned. Haddix with that ninja kill. She does so well. Here comes Powell, and a bad pass up front. Gives Raceland the point, and it's an 8-point lead. Annie Bradshaw standing up there along with Kaya Noble. Into the game for Greenup is Molly Keys, stepping out as Haley Dillo. 9-1 Rams here in set 2. Gordon touches it across. Here's Haddix. Rigsby with a dart. It's a 9-point lead. From the Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay net cam. Splits the pair on the back row. Right past Amanda Hatfield. Good service. Here comes Powell with force and puts that one home off the fingertips of Zewald. A much-needed point there by the Musketeers as they side out, but they trail by 8. And the junior of Maria Moresi to the service line for the Musketeers. Moresi with 24 aces on the season, 334 for this team led by Allie Suttles. And a really good service by her that goes home for the point. Haddix and then joust at the net, and she wins it. Yeah, definitely want net cam on this one. Cody Haddix going up against Peyton Powell. And the 5'0" senior setter wins that battle. 11-3 Rams in front. Deep push back row, Haddix up front. Rigsby delivers a dart. That one's in the second layer. All the way upstairs almost. Rams back in front by 9, trying to push it to double digits. And Rigsby pops it down and picks up another. And it's a 10-point Rams lead here in set 2. After getting stampeded in the opening set, 25-15. Maria Moraci checking out. Into the game for Greenup is Bailey Willis. And the Rams are going to get a point off of the error of the ball that pinballed off the backboard over top the playing surface. 14-3 Rams. And a bad pass at the net doesn't get Powell the ball. 16-3 timeout Greenup. Hat tip to my crew here tonight. Trey Collier, executive producer. Felicia Collier doing your camera work. Again, winner of this game gets tomorrow night against Russell. 6 o'clock airtime, 5:50. Right here on Kool TV. They're trying to get the Rams student section lively. They're not doing too well. They're not very good. That was very disappointing. As if the Greenup fans could do any better next time. (15-3). Rams in front here in set number 2. Rigsby fires one down. That one's in the stands. Allison Rigsby has awoken. 7 kills for the sophomore. 16-3 Rams in front by 13. And that one's deep. Seawald with a good service, just a bit too long. Nicely played on the back line there by the Musketeers, who trail it by 12. And now Peyton Powell to the back line, the best server for this Musketeers team. This is where you want her right now, trailing by 12 in this second set. Bradshaw fires one back row. Here comes Rigsby up front and drives that one down. And that's the rotation Raceland has right now. With Rigsby up front, with Powell out on the back row. Now Rigsby to the back row. Powell rotates out after the service. 17-4 Raceland here in set 2. Trying to even the match up at 1 each. Braden on a push. Here's Kaya Noble. Lines one up and finishes. 18-4 Rams. Allie Suttles pleading with her team on that back row to move to get in position. Here's Roy up front, blocked at the net by Noble. And then a palm ball on the far side. Goes home for Haley Dillow. (18-5). And Katie Neltner pleading her case on that far side, saying that she basically cocked it back and fired it down. Noble off balance, makes that attack and sends it wide and out of bounds. 18-6. Now Dillow. Bradshaw down the pipe for a point and a kill. 19-6, Rams in front. Perfect set there by Haddix, and Annie puts it away. And now Cody Haddix trying to serve things out here in set number 2 and make this a race for 3. Bradshaw on a free ball. Gordon up front, leaves it for Roy. Roy delivers. Beautiful ball there by Gordon at the net for Lucy Roy, the sophomore. She was unchallenged as Noble was the lone blocker, and it was uncontested for the point. So now Riley Dillow. Mackey through the block and the point. Working the opposite. And Peyton picks up her first kill of the night, and it's a 20-7 Rams lead, and Bentley Rogers back to the service line for the Rams. Noble on a push, back corner. Gordon up front. And they'll get a 2-ball on Raceland. I was going to say, yeah, 2-ball on Greenup. How'd they get a 2-ball on Raceland? They didn't have possession of the ball. So the point goes to Raceland. 21-7 is your score. I'll say the two-touch was there, but they pointed the wrong direction. So we're good to go now. They were checking to make certain that the scoreboard was correct. It is 21-7. And Bentley Rogers back to work. Deep service, though, as she sends that one out of bounds. Third service error by the Rams tonight. And now Lucy Roy. Good service. Haddix plays it deep back. Peyton Powell's back on the front row now for the Musketeers. Here comes Mackey, and she fires it into the net. Greenup not done yet. Trying to claw its way back here in this second set, in which Raceland has stampeded away from it. Can the Rams finish things is the question. And they'll get Noble on the error. Timeout, Raceland. So looking at the numbers now, Raceland up to a 310. Allison Rigsby with 8 kills. Greenup hitting at a 368. Powell at 5. Roy with 4. 3 aces for Greenup. 2 for the Rams. Again, best of 5. It took all 5 between these two in the regular season. The last time they met here, almost the same exact fashion. Set 1 went to Greenup 25-16. Raceland took set 2 25-22. Greenup set 3 25-22. Raceland took set 4 25-23. And then set 5 15-10 for the Rams. Raceland leads at 21-10 here in set number 2 out of the Rams timeout. And back underway we go. Rogers with a running save. And the Rams get it back across. They'll come back to Powell. Here's Powell at the net. Rigsby from the back row. Nobody's there to play it for the Rams as Mackey goes for a diving save. And Peyton Powell picks up the kill. Her 6th of the match. And the lead is down to 10. Haddix tried to force it over on 2 and throws it into the net. Timeout Raceland. A very quick timeout there by Katie Neltner. Again, Neltner took over Boyd County in 2017, a winless team in 16. Neltner directed that team to a 17-15 finish. Before she left Boyd County, 3 consecutive region titles. Raceland with 20 victories here tonight, or in this season, coming into tonight, as is Greenup. Greenup the 2nd best winning percentage in the region. Both trails Ashland. The student section's starting to get rowdy here at the Palace. Out of the Rams timeout, 9-point deficit for the Musketeers here in set number 2. And the point will go home for Greenup on the passing error by the, nope, they're going to replay it. And that's where the ball caught the structure over top that deflected the ball downward before a play could be made on it. That one almost goes to the backboard. Rigsby from the back row. Here comes Peyton Powell. And she ball-handled that one and just pushed it down. That was a two-handed dunk. Look at it on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. Katie Neltner beside herself on the far side as we go back underway. Rogers, great job running that one down. We'll come back up to Powell. And that time they're going to get her for it. On the lift. I thought that one was cleaner than the one before. So side out Raceland, Kaya Noble with the service. And Powell launches one into the Rams bench. No doubt about that one. And she nearly took Cody Haddix off her feet. Take a look at this one on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. Katie Neltner doing a little bob and weave on the far sideline. 22-14. And the Rams losing focus. This one was all but done in the set, and Greenup has clawed its way back in, but still trails by 7. Rams got to get back in system. And they're going to get a double touch there on Rigsby. And a service error there by the Musketeers. As that was from Gordon. So side out Rams, 23-16, they lead it. But Greenup County's found some momentum here late in this one after Raceland threatened to run him out of the gym. Back up to Peyton Powell and a laser beam to the far side. Perfect pass pass to the net, and Powell delivers. Now Maria Moresi. And this has been a fun match already. Rigsby lifts it across. Here comes Powell. They'll touch it back to the other side, and Braden gets that one down. They faked the pass toward Powell, who was coming down the pipe, and Braden trailed right behind her. And the only block that was there was Rigsby, and the lead is down to 5. And Rigsby delivers a big point in a most needed moment and makes it set point, 24-18. Here in set number 2, trying to even the match up at 1 each. Ram student section coming to life. And Savannah Zewald's going to get a favor. A terrible serve that catches Haley Dillo in the back as she was turning to get away from it. It goes off of her back out of bounds. And the Rams pick up set number 2 to even the match at 1 apiece. Set 3 when we return to the Palace after this on Kool TV.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Miller Insurance Agency began serving the insurance needs of Northeast Kentucky in 1967. Since then, the agency has prospered by providing valuable insurance protection to our community. As your independent insurance agent, we're not tied to one company. Rather, we compare different carriers, finding the best price. Call or stop by today to compare your coverages. Remember, your independent agent serves you first. Find us online at millerins.net or stop by Miller Insurance, 210 South Carroll Mullen Boulevard in Grayson. Check out Dyer's Big Sandy in Grayson for great prices on home appliances like washers and dryers, ranges and dishwashers. See our giant selection of living room suites, bedroom suites, recliners, mattresses, and electronics, including TVs and speakers. Visit our showroom at 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. You'll find the best prices and the best selection for every room of your home. And Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding: Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Beauty Rest. Dyer's Big Sandy, 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson.
Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
Even at a set apiece, as we welcome you back to the Joker Lawn Care broadcast table. James Collier, happy to have you along with us here tonight for the second match in the 63rd District Volleyball Tournament. There's the Greenup student section standing up and getting loud. We've had some fun here tonight between the two student sections. Both teams well represented. So Greenup takes set 1, 25-15. Now the Rams student section is going to stand up. Raceland takes set 2, 25-18. Rams heading at a 290. Allison Rigsby leads the way with 9 kills. Greenup hitting at a 440. Peyton Powell with 9 kills. So we switch sides. Greenup back to the right side. Raceland on the left. And now it's a race to 3. And this match is usually decided when you get a 1-1. The team that takes set number 3 just surges out so much. But again, the last time these two teams hooked up, Greenup took the third set, and then Raceland came back and took sets 4 and 5. Greenup did the same thing. The first time these two teams met down at the greenhouse, they came back and took set 4. Greenup did not hang on for set 5, though, as Raceland took that one 15-13. So again, it's about the consistency and the momentum. As we saw Raceland race out to that sizable lead back in set number 2. Had a double-digit lead, needed that to hang on down the stretch. And now we'll see how that plays out as we flip sides and go back to Greenup for the service for set number 3, and here we go. Bentley Rogers with a free ball. Here comes Powell through the block of Rigsby at the net. And Peyton Powell picks up her 10th of the evening. Good set there, and Powell just with the push. And they'll get a 2-ball on Greenup. That time was Bailey Willis. And we're even at 1. So now Peyton Mackey. Mackey leads the team with 46 aces coming into this contest. She gets a good one right there. That's a big thing, is if you can keep your opponent out of system with your service. Here's Rigsby at the net with a joust with Powell. Saved on the back road there by Hatfield. Back to Rigsby, down the pipe and into the net. 2-1 Greenup. And now Maria Moresi in for Bailey Willis. If it's your first time with us here on Kool TV, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up if you see something you like. Hit that bell each time we put out new material. We'll alert you on your mobile device. Good look there. Katie Neltner, first year in the orange and black for the Rams. There's Mackey. Gordon up front to Powell, and a dart to the far side. 3-1, Greenup in front with Powell's 11th of the evening. There's not a lot you're going to do with that. I don't care what level you're at. You put that ball at the net like that with someone like Peyton Powell that can drive it home with that much aggressiveness. And there's a lot of players at all levels that would struggle putting that one home. Haddix touches it across. Moresi's there. A bad pass. Rigsby blocked at the net by Powell. They'll come back to Powell. Powell with a dart off of Mackey near side, and it's a 3-point lead. The Rams just not able to do anything with it. And all of a sudden, 5-1. Timeout Raceland. I don't know what it is about this right side, but it has been the luck of the Irish so far, as both teams have been dominant serving off the right side of the court tonight. Peyton Powell leads the way with 12 kills. Greenup hitting at a 500, Raceland at a 250. Raceland with 12 attack errors tonight. Greenup has 7. And again, unforced errors. I was talking with Katie Neltner before the game tonight, and she was telling me the number of errors this team had this season. And just looking at that when it goes together, and it was like you've given away almost a set a night off of errors. And if you can just find a way to clean up a few here and there, you'd be surprised of how quickly things would flip around. Well, this is one where You're down by 4 in set 3. You got to find some footing here and keep Greenup out of system from getting Peyton Powell going, because she has been off and rolling here in this set. They're going to come back near side. That's to Braden. Nice dig by Mackey. Here comes Peyton Powell. Blocked at the net, but it's out of bounds. She picks up another, and it's a 5-point lead. Rigsby got the block, but couldn't keep it on the line. And a deep service there by Moracey for the service error, as Raceland will side out and cut the deficit to 4. And now Savannah Zewald, one of the two seniors, her and Cody Haddix, trying to play to continue their season here on their home court. Here's Rigsby. Didn't get a lot on that one. Gordon back up front, coming to Powell. Powell blocked at the net as Rigsby turns that one away. Got it right where they wanted it. Rigsby just beat her to the punch. 6-3. Greenup in front by 3. Rigsby with another. They'll get Greenup into the net. So no kill for Rigsby, but point Raceland. That's down to 2. See if the Rams can ride the momentum wave starting right now. Good service there by Zewald. Powell punches it across. Tough pass up front. And then Peyton Powell just lofts one across, and everybody at Raceland just looks at each other. And it falls uncontested to the court. And a 3-point lead, and now Peyton Powell to the service line. Greenup's best server. And she can get in a rhythm from that service line and put down several. Here's Kaylee Braden. Goes back corner for the point. I don't know if there's something on the left side of the court tonight, but it has been devastating for both teams. As Kaylee Braden just found an empty hole and deposited with ease. Rigsby with a dart to the down on the court. She picks up her 10th, so her and Powell both in double digits tonight. Lucy Roy trying to provide the block, but could not finish. And now Rigsby to the back row and the service. And Kaya Noble with a big swing, a diving save there by Moracey. Noble down the pipe. Moracey's there again. Off to Bradshaw through the double block. Good rally here. This one's a bad pass though. And we get a player diving into the stand as it nearly takes Bill Renzi out of his chair. Lead down to 2. And an ace from Rigsby. Rigsby's first ace of the night. Timeout Greenup. So Greenup led this one by 4. Raceland has stormed back here on a little 3-0 run. And again, this is This is the teeter-totter match right here. You severely take it to your side if you can take this set. But again, you get it into set 5 and everything is magnified tenfold because you only played a 15. If we get to set 5, we switch sides after 8 points. So both teams get each side of the court, and it would be interesting to see on the coin toss, if we go to set 5, of who would pick the right side tonight, as it has been good to both of these teams. Again, first time these teams have traded sides in volleyball since the 2019 season. After COVID, it just stayed put. Everybody just stayed on their same side, and this year they elected to make the changes here in the district tournament. Noble tried to loft one over with a soft touch and got way too soft. Side out, Greenup. They lead at 9-7. Good service there, and that one's going back row. Can Rigsby get it across? She does! There's Bradshaw through the block attempt of Roy on the far side for the point. Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay net cam. And now Cody Haddix trying to give the Rams their first lead here in this set. And the Musketeers can't play that one up, and we're even at 9. Good service by Haddix. Noble falling backward, had to kind of off balance get that one. Braden tries to throw that one to the back line and does get the point. I'm not certain if Rigsby had let it go, if it was going to fall in. It was going to be very close. She made a great effort to try to get it up, but could not. So side out Greenup. And now Riley Dillow. And she's going to pick up an ace. Tough pass up front. And Greenup moves out by 2. Savannah Zewald checking back in for Bentley Rogers for the libero. There's Mackey with a point off the hands of Molly Keys, far side. Side out Raceland, 11-10. And now Bentley Rogers back in. The junior libero for the Rams. High floating service. And into the net is Roy, and we're even at 11. Rams looking for their first lead here in the set. And a bad pass and an ace. Fifth ace of the night. The first for Rogers. 12-11, Rams lead it by 1. Another good service. Back to Mackey. Into the net. So 12-12. Peyton Powell rotates back in. And a heck of a serve from the back row there by Lucy Roy. as Greenup pushes back in front by 1. And he'll get a 2-ball on Greenup, and we're even at 13. So a race to 3 is now a race to 12. 12 points remain in the set. And again, you must win by 2, so I would not be surprised to see one of these sets at some point extend past the 25 mark. Brenna Wellman, defensive specialist. A deep push there by Powell is out of the back line and puts Raceland back in front, 14-13. And Powell delivers. You knew it was coming. It was just could they get her a ball to do something with, and they did. Addison Gordon puts a perfect ball in the top of the net there, and all she's got to do is just get it up there and let the 6-footer go do the rest. And that's an ace, is a tape burner right in front of Wellman by Gordon. And Greenup back in front by 1, 15-14. Make it back-to-back. And a 2-point lead. Cody Haddix is going to sub out. In comes Aubrielle Large, a sophomore. Large in her first action here in the contest. And they're going to serve right at her, and the ball's at the net, and it's jousted and won by Powell. 3-point Greenup lead. Powell just had better positioning on that one. Nice job there by Greenup to get a hand underneath it. Rigsby near side, Dillo on the back row. Powell blocked at the net. That one's out of bounds off of a Greenup player. Let's give Rigsby another block. Rams side out. Haddix back in. Mackey to the service line. And then I don't know what that was. Mackey just lost that one off the side of her hand. That ball didn't even make it to the net. 18-15, fourth service error for the Rams tonight. Deep service. Moracey gives one back to the Rams. And the next rotation is going to put Peyton Powell on the back row. And that one's down right in front of the line judge. Allie Suttles looking from the far sideline, didn't approve. But an ace by the senior, Savannah Zewald, her second of the night, and it's a 1-point match. And we're even as she gets the ace into the stands. Tied at 18, timeout Greenup. So this stature of the match, you're chasing after a big number, and that's 21. The big numbers as it goes along, 15, 18, 21. If you can win those numbers, typically it plays out in your favor. And now those 3 elusive points for one of these two teams to try to get to 21 first. And the way that the rotations are moving, it's more than likely probably going to do so with having to do it with their tallest players and their best net players of Rigsby and Peyton Powell having to do it from the back row, which just so happened to be two of their best servers. Powell leads the service for Greenup County. 75 aces on the team, no one within 30 aces of her. Lucy Roy at 45. Excuse me, my mistake. Addison Gordon at 59. So back underway. Braden bumps it across. Here's Bradshaw. Tries to go deep on the back row and sends that one out of bounds. Point Greenup, they side out. There's Peyton Powell now to the back row. She'll serve. Once it's side out, she goes off. She's one of those who can get on the service line and stay there for a while. Good job by the Rams to get that one across. Then a ball comes right back over. Nice job by Bentley Rogers to play that one up off the line. Here's Mackey on a soft touch. Rogers gets another one. And through the double block attempt on the far sideline. As that's Haley Dillo for the point. And a 2-point Greenup lead, 20-18. Good service. That's an ace. Timeout Raceland. 21-18. So there's that magic number I talked about. Now can the Musketeers on a 3-0 run close this out? And they're doing it with their best server on the line. Greenup took set 1, 25-15. Raceland set 2, 25-18. Greenup took a 4-point lead at 8-4. Raceland came back. We've kind of volleyed back and forth since that point. And the Musketeers here with a little 3-0 run. Trying to close things out in set number 3 and take a commanding 2-1 lead in the match. So the junior Peyton Powell back to work and gets an ace. Only her second of the night, 9 total for the Musketeers, and the lead is 4. Here's Braden, winds up and lets one fly, and it's in. And Katie Neltner just smashes the ball down the line. 23-18. Musketeers rolling here late in set 3. And a service error there at the most unopportune time. So Powell steps off. And now Allison Rigsby to the back row. Rams trailing 23-19. The next side out by the Musketeers would make it set point. Rams with some work to do here in the third. And a block at the net. And they get it done first off there on the big block from Annie Bradshaw. The 3. And Braden gets one down. And it's set point for the Musketeers. Braden connects on her 6th of the evening. Bradshaw with a point. Side out Rams, 24-21. They trail it. And Cody Haddix. Off goes Haley Dillo. Back in is Molly Keys. That one's deep. And the Greenup County Musketeers take set number 3, 25-21. Set 4 when we return after this here on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pop and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
At Preston Family Funeral Home, we understand how making decisions during the loss of a loved one can be most difficult. You can help relieve this burden on your family with pre-planning at Preston Family Funeral Home. It's safe, secure, and simple. You can transfer your existing plan from any other funeral home to Preston Family Funeral Home by simply calling 606-325-4946. Preston Family Funeral Home. Our family serving yours because we care.
Greenup leads at 2-1 as we welcome you back to the Joker Lawn Care broadcast table. James Collier out of breath. Had to run and go get my charger. iPad was about to die. So we flip sides for set number 4. So far, the team that has been on the right side has won the set. We were tied at 18. Greenup took out a 21-18 to lead and then held on to win it in set 3, 25-21. So the Musketeers now one set away from advancing to the regional round for the first time since 2020. It would be the first time under head coach Allie Suttles. And the Rams are going to have to do the same thing they did here back on October the 3rd. Come from behind, down 2-1. Raceland will have the service to start set 4. Been a crazy match back and forth so far. And it's been the team that has kind of dictated the first 5 points, 6 points, that has been able to really secure the momentum early on and push it out for a lead. Greenup did it in set 1. Raceland took a commanding lead in set 2, hung on late. Back and forth we went in set 2, and then tied at 18. Greenup got 3 big ones and finished things out. So the junior of Brenna Wellman to put us back underway here. And set 4, off we go. Here's Rigsby on a touch across. And they'll get a 2-ball there on Greenup. That was on the sophomore Bailey Willis, Greenup with only 1 district title in the 63rd. The 63rd district started back in 2010. These teams used to be in the 59th district. And then in 2010, things kind of district, and we get into the positions of where we are now. And Allison Rigsby with a good start here in set number 4. She powers home another. That's her 11th of the ball game. Raceland won the first ever 63rd district title back in 2010. They had 4 consecutive in 13, 14, 15, and 16, and then their last coming in 2022. They played themselves all the way into the regional championship game, losing to Katie Neltner's Boyd County Lions in straight sets. Rigsby with another. Dug from the back row by Amanda Hatfield. Free ball lifted across. Here's Haddix punching it across the net. Smart play there by Cody. Powell through the double block. Rams play it up. Zewald goes cross court. That one's into the hands of Allie Suttles. And the Rams lead it by 3. The senior Savannah Zewald tonight showing this is not wanting to be her final game in the Palace. She has 5 kills this evening. Roy with a dart, but the Rams can't play it up. 3-1, side out Greenup County. This is something Greenup has done a pretty good job of at times tonight. Has been able to keep Raceland out of system as the big swing on the near side to the back row by Dillo is deep. Point Raceland, they lead at 4-1 as they'll side out and Peyton Mackey goes to the service line. But from the service, Greenup County has kept Raceland out of system much of the night, except there in set 2 when Raceland served it and served it well. Diving save there by Mackey as the Rams play it up. Rigsby across the tape for the point. 5-1 Raceland. As we go to the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay net cam. Powell was there but couldn't finish. Free ball by the Rams. Zewald bends it near side. Hatfield is there. Haddix up to Rigsby. Rigsby, a laser beam near side. Powell with a push back row. Wellman tries to get there but cannot. Peyton Powell sides out for the Musketeers, and she picks up her 17th kill of the night. Back here tomorrow night for the championship. Russell's Casey Mullen still in attendance watching this one. Powell with a deep push. Back up to Rigsby. Rigsby lines up and goes line far side. 6-2 Raceland. Again, if you get this into set 5, you get a crazy, frantic finish to 15. Zewald's service into the net. And that puts Peyton Powell to the back row for the service. Arguably the best server on this Musketeers team. The junior does a great job on that back row. Rigsby with a soft touch up front. Braden with a push. Haddix delivers right back. Mackey smacks it across. Neither team able to get back in system. Now Raceland back in it. And here's Rigsby with a big ball near side. That one's by Gordon. Well, went up to Haddix. Gordon again. They're not going to get that one as Allison Rigsby's heating up here in set number 4 as the Rams lead it by 4. Here comes Kaya Noble back in for Brenna Wellman. Rigsby with 14 kills. Raceland hitting at a 318. Greenup at 442. And Allison Rigsby to the service line. Braden winds one up. Right there's Rigsby back row. Noble comes up front and fires it home for the point. 8-3 Raceland. As we go to the Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay Net Cam. Lucy Roy trying to turn it away and could not. How about an ace? 9-3 Rams here in set 4. Timeout Greenup. And this is like deja vu about 18 days ago. When these two teams hooked up here on October the 3rd, Greenup won set 1, 25-16. Here tonight, Greenup won set 1, 25-15. Raceland won set 2, 25-22. The Rams took 25-18 in set 2 here tonight. Greenup took set 3, 25-22. They took set 3 here tonight, 25-21. The Rams took set 4, 25-23, and then held on 15-10 in set 5 to pick up the 3 games to 2 win in the match. Again, you always hear the old saying, it's hard to beat the same team 3 times in one season. So sophomore Allison Rigsby has her team out in front here in the 4th set, trying to force a deciding 5th game against this team for the winner to move on to play Russell tomorrow. Nice dig by Mackey, back row. Back to Noble, blocked at the net. There's Cody Haddix. Noble on a push. Braden wants it outside and lines that one up with authority. She asked for it and took care of business as Kaylee Braden delivers her 7th of the night. Something you like when a player calls for it and you give it to them, you want to see them put it away, and she did so. Bradshaw down the pipe on the line. Annie Bradshaw. That's her 4th of the night. She's been a player that has really come on nicely for this Rams team late. Now Cody Haddix with a good service. Returned all the way back over Noble. Blocked at the net. She didn't get that one across. That's a ball you just kind of have to understand. Your best option there is just play that one across and try to get back in system on the backside. And the next rotation for the Musketeers will bring Peyton Powell back to the floor. Now Riley Dillo to the service line. Down by 5 of the Musketeers here in set number 4. They lead the match 2-1. Free ball by the Musketeers. Mackey just bumps it across. Noble fires it right back. Hatfield is there. Noble through the block for the point. Timed that jump perfectly there as she challenged Lucy Roy and won the battle. That was 16 versus 16, mano a mano. Back to Noble. Back row for the point. Off the hands of Molly Keys. 12-5, Raceland by 7. Timeout Greenup. And again, right now, Peyton Powell stuck on that sideline out of rotation. Greenup needs to side out to get her back on the floor. What a match this has been. It's been exactly what we expected. Two great teams. Again, it's crazy that either one of these two teams are going home tonight. Both of these teams could compete for a 16th region championship. Ashland got pushed by Greenup late in the season. Both of these teams have key wins throughout the year, beating Boyd County. Greenup took 2 over Boyd County. Greenup gave Russell its only district loss this season. Raceland comes into the match, winners of 9 straight, has not lost since getting ousted in the All-A-State tournament. Both teams looking for lucky win number 21. The Rams trying to force it to set 5 to do so. As they lead the match. Lead this set 12-5, trailing in the match 2-1. And Roy bends that one out of bounds deep. 13-5 Raceland. I've never seen a match play like this, to where one side of the court completely changes the outcome of both teams' stature. Noble wants another. Roy got a good block on that one. The Musketeers play it forward. Haddix with a touch off the net. They return it immediately. She'll bring it right back to Noble. And Noble with a dart to the far side. Haddix with a Rigsby with a free ball. Nice dig there by Bentley Rogers. They'll go back to Roy again, and that time she puts it home. She didn't get the first one. She finished the second one on a big swing there by Lucy Roy, as she picks up her 5th of the night. 13-6. And that rotates Peyton Powell back on the court as she's back up front for the Musketeers. Haddix with a punch. They'll go back out to Powell, and she powers it down. 18 on the night for the junior. Vapor trail across the top of your screen there on the Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay. That one's deep. So Roy's service out of bounds. Side out Raceland. Greenup with 9 service errors. Raceland was 6. And now Kaya Noble. Here comes Powell up front, blocked at the net. Zewald digs it. They go right back to her again on a left-handed touch. Haddix back row. That one blocked at the net by Rigsby. Rigsby tonight with 4 blocks as well. 15-7, an 8-point lead for the Rams. And now Noble back to work. Greenup out of system. Raceland back in system. Here's Rigsby. Far side and diving save by Dillo. But the Musketeers can't play it across. And it's a 9-point lead for the Rams here in set 4, 16-7. Emma Sargent coming on. Her first action tonight. She'll replace Bailey Willis. Powell wanted to go after that one. Had a tough ball up that she couldn't play down. Rigsby finishes it though. She got a perfect set. It's a 10-point lead as Rigsby collects her 15th tonight. Ram student section coming to life across the way. Powell blocked at the net, but she gets that one through the block and puts it home with authority for the point. They brought Rigsby and Mackey there, and Powell fires through the double block. Here's Zewald. And they get the Rams, the Rams will pick up the point as Greenup gets into the net, and it's 18-8. And now Peyton Mackey, the team's best server this season. Nice ball near side by Peyton Powell as she goes line and touches it down with a finesse and picks up the point 18-9. Now Maria Moraci rotates back in. She'll go back to the line. When you get and that's the thing you get between Rigsby and Powell. Both can drive the ball down with force, but with that finesse touch, it makes him so dangerous. That ball was blocked at the net off the shot by Braden. Katie Neltner holding up 4 hands, wanting a 4-touch. That was going to be driven out of the back of the row. I think she was asking maybe for give the ball to Allison Rigsby again. Either way, the Rams pick up the point. They lead it by 10. And now Savannah Zewald. Brenna Wellman back in the ball game. Annie Bradshaw returns for Noble. 10-point lead for the Rams here in set 4, trying to force set 5. Here's Braden into the net. Greenup, who had been hitting over 500 much of the night, is down now closer to 400 in this contest. Powell, the big swing, tipped at the net by Rigsby. The Rams play it. Here's Gordon. And a ball tipped across by Braden and just gets it enough to get it past Rigsby for the point and cuts the lead to 10. Now Peyton Powell. Powell is deadly from that service line. A joust to the net. Rams play it up. There's Rigsby. Rams wanting a 2-ball, didn't get the call. We play on. Rigsby fires it near side. Powell brings it back in play near side. Rigsby on a touch. And Braden off the tip ball gets the point. The Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay net cam. Rigsby got up with the hands apart, and that allowed the ball to get through on the tipped ball from Braden. Rigsby tries to go line. Greenup defends it nicely. Greenup tries to dig out a page from Rigsby's book and nearly pulled it off. And that one's wide. And the point goes to Raceland. So 21-11. Rams 4 points away from forcing set 5. Allison Rigsby to the back row with a service work, and she's getting an ace. Rams pick up their 9th of the game. Allison Rigsby with her 3rd. Both teams with 9 aces in this match. And the Rams 3 points away from forcing a deciding set 5. Braden through the double block and puts that one home with authority. Hit that one off the block and out of bounds for the point. So now that rotates Roy off the floor, or excuse me, Powell off the floor. Kaya Noble back in for the Rams. Here's Braden. Lines one up, and that one's blocked, and Braden tried to play it back up on the block from Kaya Noble. So now Cody Haddix, the senior. Chance to serve out the frame and take us to 5. Here's Roy up front on a touch and gets it home. Again, Noble having to play the middle up front, with Rigsby stuck on that back row. They bring it to Noble down the pipe, and she's blocked at the net. Timeout Raceland. 23-14, they lead it here in set number 4. Two players with double figures in kills tonight for the Musketeers. Powell with 20. Braden now has 10. 9 aces for the Musketeers, 7 service errors. They're hitting at a .429. Raceland tonight, 15 kills from Allison Rigsby. Kaya Noble has 7. Savannah Zewald with 5. 9 aces for the Rams, 6 service errors. Rams hitting at a .346. Out of the timeout. There you see Allie Suttles on the far sideline, trying to stay patient and calm as her team's on the ropes here in set 4. Possibly looking at a 5th and deciding set. And what'll be a frantic finish if we get to that. And a race to 15. And that's an ace. So Dillo picks up another. That's the 10th of the night for the Musketeers, who trim it to 8. Noble tries to go near side and bends that one out of bounds. Greenup not done yet. 23-16. And a service error there makes it set point for the Rams. And now the junior Bentley Rogers, the Rams libero, to force set 5. Back to Zewald near side. Blocked at the net by Roy. That gets Peyton Powell back at the net. As Lucy Roy goes back to the service line, down by 7 of the Musketeers. Leading the match 2-1, but trailing here in set 4. Here's Haddix. Mackey on a touch. Musketeers on a free ball. High arcing ball there by Powell. Noble lines one up far side. A diving save by Dillo. Mackey lines it up another one. Dillo yet again. Roy near side. That one's into the student section for the Musketeers. Lucy Roy picks up her 7th of the evening on a back row attack. 24-18, still set point. Haddix pushes it near side, back corner for the point, and we're headed to 5. 25-18, Rams take set number 4. Set 5 when we return to the Palace after this on Kool TV.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around. The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Back at the Joker Lawn Care broadcast table, we head to set number 5, and the most anticipated coin toss has gone to the Rams. So in set 5, again, where we are changing sides, the Rams have won the toss, and they have elected to stay on the right side. This has been the side that every team has won the match in so far. And it was the side that brought up the conversation of why we're switching sides here tonight. So now things are under a magnifying glass, because what you get from this point, we're playing to 15. We switch after 8, and every error is times 10. Pandemonium between these two for sure. So the Musketeers huddling up there. Same exact fitting that we saw between these two teams about 18 days ago here at the Palace on October the 3rd. When Greenup County took a 2-1 lead, Raceland came back and won it in set 5, 15-10 in that final set. Winner gets Russell tomorrow night. Casey Mullins has not left her seat across the way. She's watched the entirety of this match. Her team gets the winner of this one. I was just informed in high school they do not switch after 8, so they're going to stay on the same side. College, we switch. I thought that they switched at high school too, so they do not switch, so that is my mistake. Hey, it's been the first time we've switched since 2019. I'll make a mistake too. Thanks, Dave Anderson. So the Rams will stay put on the right side for the entirety of set 5 here, which makes that coin toss even more more detrimental. When they So Greenup will serve first. Addison Gordon puts us underway, and off we go. Winner on to the district championship tomorrow night. Zewald lofts it across for the point, and the senior puts the Rams in front 1-0. Zewald's 6th kill of the match. And now Peyton Mackey. Powell with a block at the net by Rigsby. As the sophomore rises up, it turns away the junior. Two 2-0 Rams. And that time, Powell puts it home. So now Maria Moresi rotates in for the service. Zewald cross court and bends that one out of bounds. Tied at 2. Unforced errors are magnified times 10 in this type of match. Got to keep it in the white lines. Both teams scrambling. And a near side swing by Haley Dillow as Greenup pushes it front by 1. Double block there of Zewald and Rigsby late. Rigsby, big swing, dug on the back row by Hatfield. Haddock's directing traffic up front. Rigsby fires it down. We're even at 3. 16 kills on the night for Allison Rigsby. Peyton Powell leading the way with 21. And now Savannah Zewald, one of the 2 seniors for the Rams. And an ace for Zewald. 4-3 Rams in front. 10th ace of the night, 4 for Savannah. And Braden bends that one out of bounds. And the Rams back in front by 2. Timeout Greenup, 5-3, Rams in front. And that's what I'm talking about right there. Immediately, Allie Suttles feeling that pressure of, again, you're only playing to 15. You can't allow a team to rush out to a 4-point lead. You've got to stop the momentum quickly. Again, this is the 11th time these teams have met in the district round. They have never played for a district championship against each other. Every game has been in the opening round. Raceland leads the series 8-2. The 2 Musketeer wins came back in 2011 when they beat Raceland 2-0. And then they beat Raceland in 2012 3-0 en route to the Musketeers' only 63rd district championship. Greenup last made the regional round in 2020 when they beat Lewis County 3-1 in the opening round and then fell in straight sets to Russell in the championship. So we've alternated sets, but the team that has played from the right side tonight has won every set. Raceland trying to do it in the 5th. Powell on a deep push. Rigsby off the tape. Dug by Dillow at the net. Mackey with a bump near side. Bradshaw pops it across. Gordon directing traffic. Comes up to Powell. Haddix fires one down on the back row. There's Gordon. And near side, that's Dillow who gets that one home for the point and cuts the lead to 1. 5-4. That puts Peyton Powell to the service line, which will then rotate her out of the game after a side out by the Rams, which will also move Allison Rigsby to the back row on the next side out by the Rams as well. For the moment, she's up front, and she makes it pay. Uncontested, Rigsby puts home number 17. So now Peyton Powell stuck to the sideline after being rotated out in the rotation. So the Rams take care of not allowing her to get things going from the service line. Now Allison Rigsby to work. Kaya Noble up front. They're going to feed it back to her on a free ball. Braden wants it outside. Back to Noble down the pipe. For the point, as that one's in the stands, and the Rams lead it 7-4. Okay, the Rams find a pot of gold on the right side of the Palace. He's for Rigsby, and the Rams lead at 8-4. Timeout, Greenup. 11th ace of the night for the Rams, 4 for Allison Rigsby, and the Rams 7 points away from a district title matchup with Russell. Rams student section getting lively, and as soon as we move the camera to it, they stop. They're the most uncoordinated student section I've ever seen in a gymnasium. We try to get them to do something, they don't do anything. We take the camera away from them, they get loud. It's been fun with both student sections here tonight. Hat tip to both student sections, Greenups and Raceland. They've been fun tonight. This has been an electric atmosphere of what we expected this to be. This was going to be a heavyweight fight. Both teams have had stellar runs and epic fails. It's which team can overcome here in the end. And Raceland leading at 8-4. Trying to hold suit on their home court and play for a district championship tomorrow night. You see Katie Neltner there coming out to encourage her team. First year on the bench for the Rams. Back underway we go. Haddix feeds it back out to Noble. Noble, deep push to the back corner, Moracy. Haddix. Noble with another and a point. Kaya Noble making her presence felt here in the set as the junior has her 9th kill of the night, and it's 9-4 Raceland. Big dig by Bentley Rogers. Rams play it up. Haddix fires it across. It's a free ball by the Musketeers. Rams trying to stick a nail in the coffin near side. Noble with a touch, far side on the tape. And then lofts it back up. A dig at the net by Dillo. Haddix back up front. Noble wants her 10th. Free ball by the Musketeers. Rams reset up front. Noble too deep. 9-5. Haley Dillo clips the tape. A diving save by Rigsby. Annie Bradshaw with a big swing. Dillo's there. And they'll get a double touch there on the Rams. Point Greenup. 9-6. They've got it to 3. Here's Noble, winds it up, and puts it home for the point. And Kaya's got 10. And it's 10-6. Molly Keys back in for Haley Dillo. And now Cody Haddix, the senior. wanting to play for a district title on her home court, puts it into play. Noble wants another. Floats that one across. Braden wants it outside. Rises up. Has it tipped to the net. Rigsby from the back row. Back to Braden. Off the tape. Noble saves at the net. Haddix with a big push. And Mackey gets into the thing. They're going to play that ball over. And that's the correct decision after the conversation. Is the determination as the angle that she was in as she was pushing that ball back to the net. Had the bar not been there, it would have gone across the net. So they play the point over. Ball tipped. We play on. Greenup wanting a block at the net on a 4-ball. None happening. We go through. Haddix tips it across. Greenup into the net, and the Rams get the point. Off to Braden. Diving save by Haddix. Free ball by Mackey, bumped across. Braden blocked at the net off the tape. That one hits the antenna. And that's the correct call. Give the point to Greenup. If it stayed off the tape, it's a point for Raceland because it fell in bounds. But it stayed on the tape to the antenna, and as soon as it touches that antenna, you're OB. So one more rotation needed for the Musketeers to get Peyton Powell on the floor. Roy with a bump up front. Here's Mackey with a touch for the point, and the Rams lead at 12-7. And now Bentley Rogers, 3 points away from a district title matchup with Russell. The Rams libero. How about an ace? Twelve aces tonight. 13-7, Rams lead it. Mackey with a spread eagle, flipping that one across there at the net to stay out of the net. A big play there after the bump from Haddix. They'll go back to Mackey, and she goes deep. I could see that one coming from a mile away. So now that brings Peyton Powell back on the floor. Musketeers down 5. Haley Dillo from the service line. Zewald mishits that one. Point Greenup. Timeout Raceland. (13-9) here in set 5. See Allie Suttles there, the fourth-year head coach, talking to her players, and Katie Neltner using that timeout just to make certain that the Musketeers don't get into a rotation of momentum. Again, the next point for the Rams will be match point. Greenup trying to make certain that does not happen. What a match this has been. We got to get up and go to work tomorrow. That's just unfair. Either way, we'll be back here tomorrow night with a championship game. I don't care what happens. You're going to have a big-time matching what this game here has been. This has been fun. Two great teams here, two phenomenal, highly coached teams with great athletes all the way across the net, just going at each other. One's going to the regional round, one's going home. Powell with a deep push. Nice save by Rigsby. Bring it up to Powell on a push. Noble attacks. And gets it home for the point, and it's match point for the Rams. Kaya Noble with another. That's number 11. And Brenna Wellman, the junior, wearing those cotton candy colored shoes, looking for the pot of gold from the right side of the Palace. Match point for the Rams. Powell with a deep push. Bentley Rogers lofts it across. All the way back up front. Here's Rigsby. Back to Powell. Down the line. Haddix with a save. That's a two push, and the Rams are headed to the district championship. A 2-ball on the Musketeers, and the Rams come from down 2-1, and they win it 3-2 for the third time this season. And for the 11th time in these two meetings, Raceland has won 9 of those, and the student section storms the court to celebrate. What a match that we just watched. Final numbers in this one. Allison Rigsby with 17 kills. Kaya Noble has 11. The Rams with 12 service aces. Savannah Zewald and Allison Rigsby each with 4. For Greenup, Peyton Powell with 21 kills. Kaylee Braden has 11. 10 service aces for the Musketeers. Gordon with 4 of those. So in the victory, the Rams move to 21-12 on the season. Greenup County will close the year up at 20-11. What a heck of a match that we watched here tonight at the Palace between these two great teams. But the Rams survive. They'll play Russell tomorrow night for a district championship here on their home court. 6 o'clock first serve. Our pregame coverage begins at 5:50. A hat tip to my crew tonight, Trey Collier and Felicia Collier, knocking it out of the park with everything that they had going on with the production, all of the net cam replays, and the great video work that you saw here on the cameras this evening. Just a fun night of volleyball to be a part of. That's it for us here tonight from the Palace. For Trey Collier, Felicia Collier, everyone at the Kool Sports Network, I'm James Collier saying good night. We'll talk to you tomorrow night for a district championship. Russell and Raceland at 6 p.m. right here on Kool TV.
Thank you for watching Kentucky High School Volleyball on Kool TV. This broadcast of Kentucky High School Volleyball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Kool Sports Network and Kool TV.